We talking about the children, y'all. The children.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter, The Pascal Show. One word. Also, check out my locals. I just started a locals page. Is right there on the bottom ticker going that way. Okay. Of course, I got that Patreon as well. So please go over there on both pages, whichever one you want. Please go and support. All right. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into the story. This is absolutely crazy, y'all. And I don't blame her. I don't. Okay. There's a hashtag that's going on right now, going viral on Twitter right now, saying free her. Hashtag free her. And this is the reason why. Take a look at this article right here. A woman charged in a hotel shooting told the police that her victim, the person that was shot, was a CMer. You see the word right there? I can't say it out loud, but you get what I'm saying here. Now, there is a woman by the name of Shantiri. I'm assuming, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing her name. I apologize, but Shantiri Weems, 50-year-old woman, went into a hotel that her husband was at and opened fire on him. This is what she looks like right here, just so you guys can see. That's Shantiri Weems, 50 years old. She shot her own husband, claiming that he was CMing children in the daycare that she actually owns. Daycare owner shoots her own husband, allegedly CMing for emming children. Right there, guys. But what's interesting about this story is that there's different stories. There's different tellings of this story. All right. And we got to take a look at this really, really quick. Okay. So let's take a look at what the Washington Post is saying about this particular story. Okay. A woman told the police that she shot her husband in a room at the Mandarin Oriental Hotel on Thursday in the district because she heard allegations. She heard allegations that he had emmed children at a daycare center that she runs outside of Baltimore, according to the arrest affidavit. Now, the police in Baltimore County said that they were aware of the allegations and are investigating. Now, I want to make this abundantly clear here really quick, because in another article, which we will be reading here very shortly, they also say that the husband is an ex-cop for the Baltimore County Police Department. Interesting, right? Yet she did apparently file and make this known to the Baltimore County Police Department. And they're just saying, yeah, we're investigating. And I guess maybe she felt like she had to take matters into her own hands. I don't know, but this is very strange. But we are going to look at that article here in just a minute. But let's get through this quickly, okay? So the shooting victim, who police said suffered wounds that did not appear life-threatening, has not been charged in a crime. Yet, wifey says he did some very, very bad things. This ex-cop, by the way. Authorities did not say whether any of the claims regarding the daycare center have been substantiated or have merit. Are these lies? Is she lying? Could she have been making this up for an excuse to unalive this man? We don't know, right? Understandable that they're looking into this just to see what's going on. A lot of people can cry wolf, but then again, I'm like, who would make this up? Who would say this, right? But anyway, let's continue. This is what actually happened, apparently. And like I said, there's two different stories I'm hearing now about what happened to the husband. Let me get to it. So the shooting happened on the 8th floor of this luxury hotel. Now, they're saying that it occurred around 7:40 p.m. and prompted an evacuation of guests and staff. So the whole hotel was evacuated when police said the victim's wife refused to exit the room. There was an actual standoff with heavily armed Tactical officers that lasted about an hour before police said officers forced their way into the room and found the wounded man. Police said they arrested the victim's wife and found a gun in her purse and another firearm in an unlocked safe. So maybe he had his own there just in case, and she came in with her own gun, with her own handgun in there. I don't know, but this is crazy, y'all. Okay. Police charged Shantieri Weems, 50, of Randallstown, with assault with the intent to unalive, assault with a dangerous weapon, possession of a firearm without a license, and possession of an unregistered firearm. Wow. Okay. Police said the victim was recovering on Friday from, this is what I'm saying, this is different, from bullet wounds to his head and leg. Now, there are other stories. There are other claims that he only got shot in the leg, but we need to read this other article that I thought was absolutely, this other piece of this article that I found absolutely sad as well. And it shows where her mental state was. It's sad, y'all. Let's take a look at this here really quick. So this is another account. So when the officers arrived at the hotel room, the woman identified as 50-year-old Shanteri Weems began to talk to them through the door because obviously there was basically a standoff going on. Officers asked Weems to come out so that they can assist the man that she actually shot. But then she informed them that she would unalive herself if they came into the room. This woman is ready to just put everything on the line, unfortunately. Okay, and this is disgusting. But let's go. Let's continue. As the conversation continued through the door, and the officers tried to confirm if there was a shooting victim, Weems yelled, "He's a CMer." The unidentified man was unable to inform officers the unidentified man was able to inform the officers through a door that he was shot in the leg. Now, you saw Washington Post said that he was shot in the head and the leg. This says he was only shot in the leg. We don't know which one is true, but apparently he's still alive, and he's still alive and kicking to this day. Okay. So after the confirmation, officers made their entry into the room at 8:11 p.m. to treat the victim and detain Weems, according to court documents. While detained, Weems told the police she had been married to the man she shot for 5 years and that they lived together in Baltimore. She said that numerous children, this part is just so sad. She said that numerous children at her daycare business recently told her he had been emming them. Weems said she reported her husband to Baltimore authorities. Again, she went to the authorities and made claims that he was doing these terrible things to the children that were under her own care at her daycare. And Baltimore police, he also was an ex-cop for the Baltimore police. I just want to point that out again. And the fact that nothing had happened makes me wonder what the F is going on here. Real talk, y'all. Real talk. Let's continue, though. Baltimore County Police told this particular article, WUSA 9, that detectives are monitoring the incident in D.C., adding in a statement, due to the sensitive circumstances leading up to this incident, the Baltimore County Police Department continues to support the families impacted. As this investigation moves forward, the daycare facility remains closed, as it should be, though. Let's keep it real, though. It should be closed for good, unfortunately. Okay, I feel bad for Shantiri, but man, this is terrible. Multiple kids, multiple claims from families that this man CM'd them. Or that he was a CMer and that he M'd these children. That's absolutely disgusting. Okay. Now, she, of course, is the owner of this daycare called Lil Kids Castle in Maryland. Sources say that Weems' husband was in the nation's capital for an event. So he was on a he was there for an event, and that he was staying at the luxury hotel. He has also been identified as a retired Baltimore City police officer that retired from the force in 2005. Let me say that again. Mother Lover was identified as a retired Baltimore City police officer. So you got to remember, wifey, okay, Shantiri, went up, made claims, said, hey, my husband is allegedly doing these things to these children, to my children that I watch. Y'all got to do something. And apparently, BCPD was just sitting there going, "Oh, we gonna get on it. Yeah, we're investigating. We're just investigating, but nothing else. Nothing else. We talking about children, y'all. We're talking about the well-being of children." But let's continue. Last piece here. According to court documents, Weems told police she hadn't wanted to unalive her husband and just wanted to hurt him. Now, if this is entirely true, if this article is absolutely correct with shot in the leg only, then I could see her sitting there going, hey, I shot him in the leg. I wasn't trying to unalive him. I wasn't trying to take his life out. But if she really did open fire on his leg and his head, she was hoping that he would not bounce back. She was hoping he goes down, he's down for good. You feel me? But from my understanding, she's only shot him in the leg. So I don't know where this other claim is coming out, and that he's, of course, you could still survive from a head shot, but still, it's very rare, but still, I'm kind of leaning towards she just shot him in the leg and that's it. Okay. But let's continue here. She was placed under arrest and charged with what I said earlier. Okay. So right now, this woman right here is getting a lot of attention. And, there's a hashtag going around saying free her. Now, let me ask you guys something. If you found out that your spouse, the person that you share space with, share meals with, share the same bed with, share dreams, heartbreak, triumphs, everything with, was doing things, unthinkable things behind your back in the facility that you own, with children that you watch and protect while their parents are off working and doing God knows what would you do? Then also on top of that, she claims that she went to the Baltimore City Police and said, my husband is doing these terrible things to children. You need to go and arrest him. And they didn't do anything. Allegedly, nothing was done. So in a way, this woman who's probably getting phone calls, emails, text messages, all this kind of stuff, with I'm sure several parents, very angry parents, coming after her, saying that her husband's done these terrible things. At some point, you're going to snap. And that's exactly what happened. Now, I don't say violence is good. I don't condone violence, okay? Keep your hands to yourself. That's what I say. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself, okay? And please do not take law into your own hands, because at the end of the day, the law will win and you will find yourself behind bars, okay? But at the same time, this woman was pushed to a place that I think she never thought she'd ever go to. She went down to that hotel with a firearm to do the unthinkable, whether it was just to teach him a lesson, to hurt him for what he has done to these children, and whatnot. But should she be there without bail, without bond? I say, hey, let this woman get out. Let her go and fight this in court with a jury of her peers, and let her face the music. Because no, you should never put law into your own hands like this. Ever. You should not. Okay? But I can definitely understand where this woman, where her mindset was. She was absolutely broken. This is somebody she trusts. This is somebody she married. This is someone she actually loves. And for him to do these unthinkable things to children in her own business is devastating. It's heartbreaking and devastating and infuriating. So I don't blame this woman for being so damn angry. Wouldn't you be angry? Shoot. We talk about children, y'all. Children. Then on top of it, her entire career in this business is destroyed. Not by her own doing, but by her husband's disgusting behavior. Think about that. That's just absolutely, wow. I can't even wrap my mind around that. I can't. We live in some really disgusting and dark times, y'all. We really do. We really are. But anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Where do you stand on this? Are you with her? Do you think free her? Let her be able to be out and face the music in court? Or do you think, hey, lock her up and throw away the key? Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. And oh, please join my locals, okay? Check out the ticker down below, right there underneath my face, all right? And go and check it out. But definitely subscribe. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.